Former Deputy President Dr. Phumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka has described South Africa's foreign policy as fuzzy right now and has called for greater government engagement with civil society and human rights activists. She was speaking to SABC News on the sidelines of the Global Citizen Now Summit in New York that focuses on tackling poverty and climate change, amongst other sustainable developmental goals. She's called on the government to use its proximity to Russia to call for a cessation of hostilities in Ukraine and to put pressure on Moscow to come to the peace table. She also talked about her recent visit to Ethiopia, women's rights in Afghanistan, and the broader implementation of the Sustainable Development Agenda. Let's take a look.
When we talk about the eradication of poverty, one cannot ignore the proliferation of guns and conflicts around the world, no less with the global implications that have been wrought by the war in Ukraine. What have you made of South Africa's neutral position in terms of the war and its subsequent position vis-a-vis the arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court?
I think it's important to continue to call for cessation of hostilities in Ukraine. Any more fighting in Ukraine is not only horrible for the people of Ukraine and the region, it is a problem for so many other people in the world. So one of the best things that South Africa can do is to use its proximity to Russia to put pressure on Russia to actually come to the peace table.